For everything that I went over in class today, maybe a little bit faster. So the first thing, just to review, is that this whole area is called the viewport. Anything with this gridded area, and inside the group viewport you have x-axis, y-axis, and you can't see, but the blue axis would be the z-axis. Inside the viewport you have objects, you have a light, and you have a camera, all of which you can left click on to select. Okay, the only other thing in terms of the basic viewport is this floor can be turned on or off by clicking this button that's called viewport overlays, and you can turn off the floor by checking the floor button. Okay, so normally you leave that on. All right, the second part of the scene is, or the window you're going to see is on the left-hand side. You've got toolbar, which has several options for tools that you can use, which we'll go over soon. You've got, if you press the N key, as in Nancy, you open up this window, which gives you some properties, item, tool, and view. You can get comfortable with switching through those because you'll have to access them sooner or later. N to hide it again. This part is called the outliner. The outliner is like a list of all the things, the objects in the scene. Right now we have a cube, a light, and a camera. You can double click and rename it anything you want. I'm going to make an elephant. You can turn things on and off or hide them by clicking the little eyeball. And all of these are located within the default collection 1. Let's say you can always right click and create a second collection, and then you can turn one off and have a new collection. All right, so that's how the outliner works. Just an organizational tool. When you start to have lots of objects, it becomes very useful. Menus, all at the top of here, you've got all the standard kind of file edit, render menus, and then all these different tabs are for different kinds of modeling, or sorry, different kinds of uses. So animation, shading, sculpting, modeling, layout. So the standard one we want to be in for the most part is layout. And lastly, on the screen you're going to see a timeline on the bottom, which can be played and stopped, and this is for animation. And that's it for everything that's inside 3D space in Blender.